So I'm waiting for them to come back and do uh you know, the update. She's about to give an update. But what you missed was pretty funny. Hang around to the end, and I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you what you missed. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. So yeah, it was there was a little bit of a little hot mic situation for those of you who have not seen this yet. Uh, Obviously, a horrible situation. No doubt about it. That's why I'm here. Right? I gotta move this. I can't do this like this. This doesn't work. It never does. I don't know why I even bother trying. So yeah, she hey, how you doing, Debbie? Nice to meet you. Uh, just horrible shit, as usual. You know, horrible things. Uh, Apparently, I'm not sure if they got the guy or not, but earlier they went ahead and reported that there was a gunman on the loose. At first, they said there was three uh, deceased. Um, thank God that's not true. Hopefully, that doesn't turn out to be true. Yeah, nothing new. Facts. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. But nah, nah. I'm up. I'm I'm East Coast. I'm on the East Coast. How about you? Are you out there in AZ? Nice. Okay. You like it out there? I hear mixed things. Some good, some bad. It's always on the news, just like everywhere else in the world, though, right? like you said, nothing new. It's where we're at in the world. But yeah, this. Yeah, that's I can understand that one for sure. I can definitely understand that. This time of the year, probably nice, but summer, forget about it. I saw I saw something on the news a few weeks ago where they were, yeah, a few weeks ago. It was probably more like a few months ago. I don't know. A day in YouTube is a week in real life. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I can't even imagine that. I mean, yeah, they say all that dry air and all that. Yeah, dry. And don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I can't tell you either. But yeah, a few months ago, I know a bunch of people had rain in their house because of that heat. Had tore up the roofs so bad that everybody was just getting rained on inside their houses or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but if my memory serves me correctly, the yeah, they had some stuff going on with that. Yeah, right. Nah, but I meant like yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's like some pockets. What is it? I guess there's like pockets where it doesn't rain that often. So when apparently when it did rain, all these people were getting destroyed. They were getting destroyed. It's a shame, man. You gotta, I guess you gotta really keep up on your roof maintenance. Living in AZ, it'll bake your roof and then flood you out. Seems like it, right? Whether it's cold, hot, definitely seems like it. So I don't know what's going on. They're supposed to be giving an update. The lady, I don't know. Hopefully she didn't get fired because she was on the thing and yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully they didn't pull her off, man. That would be pretty sad. But what are you gonna do? She didn't really say anything that horrible. No kidding. So basically, it's just the temperatures are just climbing and pretty much not coming. I mean, they're coming back down, obviously seasonally, but not to that point. But I mean, it doesn't get freezing cold there at night. Yeah, see, I could deal with that. That 60, that 62, man. I'd be perfect with that. But see, in the summer, I'd have to go somewhere else. Oh, you guys got plenty of live streamers. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. I not that I know them personally, but I know of some streamers from Arizona. No kidding. Two fans and a window open. Debbie ain't playing around. Yeah, that would definitely be me, Snowbird. I would definitely be all on that for real. Go from one. I honestly, that's probably once I get where I'm going. More than likely I'm gonna be going back and forth between Florida and Philly. I'm not. I don't plan on. I can't do the cold. I can't do the cold no more. Oh, you're crazy. That's funny. That's all right. That's all right. They don't go live. Hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look at these poor kids, man. That's the shame of it, man. They gotta be living around all that craziness. The one dude said that it sounded like a you know a, a helicopter that was going off, and just feel bad for them kids, man. I feel bad, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh yeah, more fun, huh? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Just more to love. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I mean, crime doesn't really have an address anymore. Everything's just spreading out. Doesn't matter whether it's a good or bad neighborhood anymore. That's all right. You ain't gotta be. You didn't say anything out of the way. It's being funny, being real. I appreciate that. Dirty oldie. I can't even hell. I can't. I got hell. I don't even want to ask, but I don't. I don't. According to your picture, I don't see old lady. But all right, I'll go. I'll take your word for it because I'm not supposed to be asking ages as a man or whatever the new standards are. Or not new. That's an old standard. That's an old standard. I shouldn't be saying that. Oh, 50. Oh, man. Forget it. Forget it. Come on. That's like the new 30 or something. I think that's what I heard. No, but seriously, that's not bad. That's not bad. I got sisters older than you. Yeah. Well, it catches up. It catches up on us. We're not, you know, I'm closer. Let me put it like this: I'm closer to 50 than I am to I'm closer to 50 than I am to 30. Let's just put it that way. Well, hey, it's all about the it's definitely all about the agility. Got to be agile. Just take it easy there, Debbie. Don't get too worked up. Don't get all excited now. Start, yeah. I'd like to keep you around, keep you in the chat, yeah, and get everybody. Not at all, not at all. It's funny as hell. I love it. I love it. Trust me, there's not much you can say that it's gonna make me uh offended or yeah. I don't offend easily. So you didn't catch any of this on the thing? Yeah, me too. But I'm just that's not I don't think that's why I don't have a filter, but it's I mean I have to have a filter, obviously. Otherwise my channel will be down in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'm not too big on the TV either. But apparently it's becoming my life. And I always hated the news, but that's what I'm doing now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, if you would have saw her earlier, she was on here, did something. It's a shame, man. I hope they don't go too hard on her. But she got caught with a hot mic moment. It wasn't no big deal though. She just we all have them days. She didn't say anything out of the way, too crazy. She something to do with she was speaking on her job or whatever. Um, I have the clip. I was gonna play it later. I don't know. I might play it at the end of this. I might not. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad. I don't want to make the situation worse for it, but I'm sure it is all over the internet by now. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, not kind of. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she said some things. She said some things. Uh, she said some things. But I don't even know honestly if I can. I think I would have to redo it. I think I would have to actually redo the whole live stream in order to do it. I don't even know. See, Deb, as you could tell, I'm brand new to this. I'm not. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Nah, there's no other way to put it. It's just I do. I've been doing court like I've been doing trials. Ton of I did a ton of I'm still Still doing shorts. I haven't really put anything out in about a week. I mean, there's a few things here and there, but I just haven't been feeling up to it. So kind of backed off for a minute. Um, but yeah, I do shorts, chases, crime, news, uh, kind of like whatever. I mean, try and get it into some of the comedy stuff. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not like I'll restream like live like news events and things like that. But I'm not gonna restream other people's content like that. Not unless I have direct contact with them and they are cool with it, because it's not, you know, I don't know. I have morals. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to just take somebody's stream and restream it. But hey, yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Once I get more in tune with all this YouTube and nonsense, once I get more in tune with it, that's when I'll start to, you know, reach out and start talking to them about it. But I'm not gonna talk to any creators about restreaming their content until I'm actually bringing something that's worth watching. I just don't feel like yeah, it's not a good look, and it wouldn't be. They're gonna be like, nah, Brian, yeah, or whatever. They say, man, who knows? They probably don't even care. They probably just, hey, look, as long as you give me credit and whatever, who knows? Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't want to say it's not. All right, I'm not doing anything great. I mean, I'm not changing the world or anything. I'm just on here talking, you know. So yeah, I mean, you can definitely trust me. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. It's. I've been all right, so I kind of like watched a lot and spoke to a lot of people, but I'm not, or not spoke to a lot of people. No, I'm not monetized at all. No, I don't receive any type of no. Um, yeah, me too. But it's it takes time. You got to get used to it. I mean, if you're gonna get into this and you're gonna commit to it, then you got to get used to it. So, well, yeah. I mean, of course. Eventually, I would like to start making some money. Yeah, absolutely. Um, do I think that it's gonna come fast and free? And no. I honestly don't. I mean, I have an opportunity now to do a few things that I could possibly make, like, a few dollars here and there, but I'm not again, not until I'm actually pushing quality content out. I just don't feel like I don't feel like it would be right to, if somebody wants to donate, yeah, great, great. But other than that, I don't ask for nothing. I've rarely asked people to subscribe or like or even like a thing. Um, yeah, that's not my main objective. Is it definitely part of it? Absolutely. I mean, you'd have to be. I don't know. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say like you gotta be in it. So, but at the same time, if you're gonna put the time in, you should get something out of it. That's all. Um, and if you're gonna do it, good. No, I have a cash app, but it's I don't put it up like that. I think I put it on like two. Yeah, I put it on like two of the things, two of the thumbnails. I'm pretty much gonna keep it to that. Is if people want to, they can. If they don't, then they don't. Simple as that. And again, it's like I don't know. I can't charge. Like I don't want to charge people for shit that I'm getting for free. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me, it's just dogged out. Like if I'm paying, if I gotta pay for something, like don't get me wrong, yeah, there's definitely investments here on my end, but that's because I decided to do it. Like nobody got up here and said, "Hey, would you? Hey, why don't you start making videos?" Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I want to deliver decent content. You know what I mean? I want to be on point. I want to have everything the way it's supposed to be. I'm not about to ask. Not about to ask anybody to do that.
Any lapel mics I need to put on? Hang on.
You guys,
Hey Emily,
you guys
we're
see
doing
me?
the 6. Good ready here.
Okay, cool. So we'll be starting here soon.
Check, check, check. You got me?
Okay.
So first off, if you want to start off with your first and last name.
Are we good over here? Hello, everybody. Sergeant Brian Bauer with the Phoenix Police Department's Public Affairs Bureau. The reason that brought us out here today is officers did respond to a shooting at 1001 North 43rd Avenue earlier today at about 3:41 p.m. That's when officers responded. They came to this mobile home park. They located 3 different victims. All victims have not been identified yet. We're still working with detectives to identify each of these victims and make sure that their family are notified of the incident itself. While officers were here doing their initial investigation, one of the victims was found deceased. The other 2 were transported to a local hospital where they are still facing critical injuries, life-threatening at this time. I don't have any further updates on their condition at this point. Throughout the night and into tomorrow, I'll be more than happy to provide those updates as it goes. This is still a very active investigation. Information is coming in as we speak. Detectives are still starting to arrive on scene here. I just want to be able to reach out to the community and ensure everybody in this area of 43rd Avenue and Roosevelt that there are no suspects that were believed to be in this mobile home park at the time. Detectives are still actively looking and following up on all leads to identify the people responsible for this shooting that caused the death of at least one victim at this time. With that being said, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions anybody has. Again, this is very limited information. We're at the beginning phases of this investigation.
What sparked this?
See, that's a great question. Detectives are still looking into surveillance cameras from the area. They're still talking with multiple witnesses out here to find out exactly what led to this deadly shooting and, again, find the person responsible.
So right now you don't have a suspect in custody, or no? Do you know who you're looking for?
No suspects in custody at this time. Detectives are still going through all the different surveillance cameras available to them. We're still checking each one of these residents, speaking with witnesses, finding out if anybody has information or may have that video camera that produces that information for us to continue that lead.
Can you tell us how the report came in at 3:45?
So the report came in at 3:41. It came in as a shooting where the caller, and again, this is a call that multiple people call 911 when they hear gunshots, when they hear a crash. But one of the calls that came in that prompted this police response was there was gunshots, there was a loud noise, a crash. When they looked out, they saw a vehicle that had crashed in a nearby area, and that's what prompted police response.
Do we know why that vehicle crashed?
No, we don't know exactly what caused the crash, what led up to the shooting, if the shooting was the reason that the crash happened. Again, that's something that our detectives who are en route will be able to find out. And again, I'll try to get more information. As we receive more information, I'll be able to push it out to you.
We were hearing that this was involving teenagers. Can you give us if they were juveniles?
So all three victims still haven't been identified. I don't want to give you more information than that just because there's still Mexican notifications that need to take place. And for the sake of the family, we want to make sure that they have the time to adjust to these.
Now, do you think at all if the three people that were injured and the one that passed away, could the altercation have been among them, or do you think that somebody else could have been involved?
We don't know at this time. We're looking into all possibilities. If these three were involved with their own incident, or if there's other people out there. Again, if anybody out there may have information that will assist detectives in finding the people responsible, or at least giving us a better understanding of what took place behind me earlier today, please call into Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS, or please call into non-emergency and provide that information, that critical information that can lead to the arrest of these individuals.
I just want to clarify about the suspects. So are we looking for suspects, or do we think that maybe this was just an isolated incident, or is that something we're still trying to figure out?
Detectives are going to not leave anything on the table. They're going to look into every possibility at this point. Again, detectives are just now responding. There's still a lot of witnesses out here. This is the very beginning portion of the investigation. So there's still a lot of people that need to be talked to. There's still a lot of surveillance cameras around here that need to be looked through. So that's going to take some time. We're hoping that will produce more information and find out exactly what's going on. But as far as this mobile home park right now, there's no active search taking place.
We saw the chopper overhead for a while. I don't know if it's still going on, but is the public in danger at this point?
No, and that's when I wanted to push out to this local community here is there's no active search taking place at this mobile home or in the direct area. So there's no need to feel alarmed. There's plenty of officers out here. If you have seen or heard anything, please call in and an officer will respond and gather that information from you.
Do we know if there were other stray bullets that potentially hit, nearby homes or anything?
That's a great question. Any of the people out here that live in this community, if you happen to have bullet holes in your house, in your residence, in your car, please notify the police department so that we can identify those. There was a lot of bullets that were fired. Detectives, again, they're en route. That's one of their jobs is they're going to identify how many rounds were shot and exactly what happened with those bullets.
Where did the car crash?
I don't know exactly where the car crashed into. That's still part of the investigation. Detectives are going to find out, again, what led to that car crash in the first place and where it ended up. There's still a lot of parts involved in this. This is a very complex case with so many witnesses, so many different surveillance cameras, and a lot of people involved.
So it wasn't in this area over here, part of it?
No, the crash did occur here in this mobile home park. I just can't tell you to confirm with you where the car crashed into, if it was another vehicle, if it was a building, or if it was something else.
There's been a lot of fatal shootings just, within the last couple of days across the valley. Can you speak to that and just the tragedy of that?
Yeah, nobody wants to come out here and speak with the news, especially when it's something as fatal and terrifying, tragic as this is. It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the anything about the victims. I mean, one loss is too many. That's why we have our homicide unit coming out here. They're going to investigate this thoroughly, and they're going to make sure that everybody who might have seen something is spoken to, and their end goal is to find the person responsible so that we can stop these crimes from happening. I do want to reach out to the parents, to family members in this area, just across the city in general, that please call in if you see something suspicious. Say something. Let us know. We want to be able to respond to situations before it turns deadly, before it turns violent.
Can you disclose anything about the firearms used? We heard one witness who described it sounded like a fully automatic weapon. Can you comment on that? How many weapons, how many shots fired, or anything like that?
So when officers first arrive to the scene, they keep the scene as clean and sanitized as possible so that when the detectives come in here and do their methodical search and their investigation, that everything is exactly as it was during the situation. So once the scene happens and all the victims are taken out of the scene, nobody goes into that scene without the detectives. So that information we will gather, but just not at this moment because, again, this is a very fluid and investigation that's at the beginning phases. One last question.
Good.
Are we good? All right. Thank you very much.
So there you have it.
From this point on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, oh man, yeah, they definitely do get wild this time of year. It's a shame, man. It's really a shame. So I'm gonna give this a second and see what they do here. Nah, I guess I won't be. So that's that. But thank you. Okay. Nice. You should definitely try and do something. I mean, why not? If you get the insight on the stories, you might be able to do something. But yeah, it's another tragic situation. Always is. That's why you always see my face, right? Bad shit. And no, it is 100% crazy out there. And it's not going to get any better. I don't see it getting any better. But I'm also getting old. Well, thank you very much. And I appreciate you. I really do. It was definitely a pleasure to meet you. And I'll be back on. Be jumping in and out. I pop up. I go away. I come back. It's just what I do. I drop a bunch of shorts. But I'm going to call it for this one. And I don't know. I'm going to think about what I'm going to do with that hot mic moment. See whether I'm going to put it out or not. What sounds like a man? I'm a little lost. Oh yeah. You as well. Have a good night. And I'll see everyone on the next horrible event.